We're back to the library. This is probably going to be a bit of a shorter episode today. Let's be having a look at the big bad wolf. Okay, yep, that's a wolf, all right. Okay, that's a lot. That sounds like a lot of reading to me, and I don't like reading. There'd be some wolf ass. Oh yeah, yeah. To take that one unopposed. Yeah, have one of them. Ever come crisis? Flying sword. Ever come crisis? Alright, yep, he's swallowing. Bush. Yep. You ain't eating shit. Naughty wolf. Naughty wolf. Alright, we should get a stagger here. There we go. Yeah, so we want to kind of wail on as much as we can. We get double damage here, which is great. Alright, alright. Alright, they're going to transform now. There's the big bad wolf. Okay, that's a lot. Seriously, why the fuck do you have all this, bro? Why? If I roll lower than a 4, I fucking die. Simples. I rolled a fucking 3. Lovely, lovely. Endless battle. Endless death. Flashing strike. Gigi. Oh, I see. So this has become a 1v1. Interesting. I can manage. I can manage with this. I only need to get a few hits in anyway. Oh, we ball. Never mind, we got the stagger. We are all good. Boundary of death! We boundary of death! We love gambling! Oh, come on, that ain't a 4. Fuck you. You're a little bitch. And now I'm stuck in a 1v1. All I have is Gigi. All I have is Gigi! Please! It would be so fucking funny though. No. I'm gonna take this seriously. I wanna win. It would be so funny to gamble, but no, I wanna win. Goodbye, big and will be bad wolf. What are you up to? Meditation? Nothing, just taking a break with my eyes closed. I'll leave the books in the usual spots and be on my way then. What district in the back streets are you from? District 17. It was a decent place. Would you say the part of the back streets you grew up in was also hellish? I mean, no matter how horrible a neighborhood may be, people still live there, and anywhere inhabited by people is hell one way or another. Yeah, people will be people in the end. I suppose each corner of the back streets has its own woes. Throughout my lives, I always fought to protect others, though I rarely ever managed to protect anything flawlessly. Want a cig? Thanks, but no thanks. I quit smoking long ago. Really? Didn't expect that. In the part of the back streets I was brought up in, the neighborhood would constantly change. I wouldn't say my neighbors had their hearts in the right place, but some of the adults there were kinda nice to me. Although I'd usually be gone without a trace or end up rolling in the street with their limbs chopped off the next morning. People in the back streets strive to gain wealth and power. They can't afford to pursue anything more than the things that keep themselves alive. You know what's funny though? Even if one were to have power, that power would only strike down, not up. Let me tell you about the story of a kid named Callie, 7 years old at the time. The first thing the kid remembers was crying alone in the corner of an alleyway surrounded by blood and guts. She didn't have anyone to call friends. People around her would all disappear sooner or later. Most kids her age were either abducted by the sweepers or treated like their toys. The small kid couldn't do anything but watch in silence. So Callie made it to 20 years of age, following strategies of her own. And she finally became a fixer. There wasn't much else she could do. Callie, the fixer's life, got us on a stable track sometime after she started working. The work fit her well thanks to the environment she grew up in. Oh, I was the same too. She thought she could now protect her neighbours living in the same apartment, given that she had some power being a fixer. The streets Callie were living in were still quite dangerous, and she thought she ought to return the favour to Mr. Sean next door and Mrs. Goose upstairs, her neighbours who she was still indebted to. Those two would often give food and drink to Callie ever since she was a child. You know, they repaid Callie for all the money she gave them for more than a month. They conspired with other residents of the apartment and broke into Callie's house while she was asleep, binding her hands and feet while looking for a safe. Just a day before, they used to be her friendly neighbours. They understood the agony of loss better than anyone. Callie only hoped that the money she gave them would be used in meaningful ways. She just wanted to protect them with her newfound strength. So, did those son of a bitches get what was coming to them? You're right, she killed all of them, and Callie burst into tears covered in the blood of her neighbours. Callie's neighbours, who she had been protecting from violence, were no different from the others in that they would resort to violence themselves once they had power. What kind of fixer were you? A neat and sensible fixer who rationally handled his work, so to speak. I held up a decent reputation. And then you plummeted to grade 9 all of a sudden. To be frank, there was a time where I went batshit insane and ran amok. Didn't care about the consequences at all. I had a lot of enemies back then. The sensation I felt still reverberates in my head sometimes. I've talked too much. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Level 3! What do we get? Okay, so she's a power merchant. Well, we have one more of these invitations to go. So, let's do it. We're sending in the Book of Emma. This is the 8 o'clock circus! What? The 8 o'clock circus? We are the circus whose singular purpose is to spread the flower seeds of the people. If 10 people could become clowns and blow up 1,000 flowers, oh, just imagine how wonderfully joyous this world would be! Bullshit. This is... Oh my. A new clown friend seems to be a shy one. Maybe I should introduce you to the rest of our troupe first. Alright, Miss Mermaid and Mr. Knife, let's share some of our salts with him. Looks like Miss Mermaid didn't have enough practice with her scaly mane, you ladescu. Lacan. What the? I can't fucking read that, bro. I'm a Limbus player. You won't ever be considered normal, that's for sure. Huh, you're such a rude fellow, aren't you? You're the ones who kept Wedge Office busy. And everyone at Dawn Office died in the library because they couldn't help. If it weren't for small fries like you, maybe my master Xiombe would be safe and sound. You're actually starting to give a similar stink as mine. But the stench isn't strong enough just yet. You're still too fragrant. But what if we mix that fragrance with a filthy smell to create a new boggy scent? Okay, alright. Let's perform with these, shall we? A big hand for the 3 clowns who will lead the show. Clappity clap. Shut up. You don't dare insult my 2 mentals with these false illusions. Pardon? I would never! Is it what you're seeing right now? The putrid scent that you believe to be true in your heart so blindly and obviously? It's true, it doesn't matter! You're so certain about it too. I don't get why you could be trying to denounce your own claims now! Shut up! Shut the hell up! Did you know, the reason I shunned you and the topic he wanted to discuss with you? No, it has to be a dream. They're all the same. You all toyed with me! What efforts have you actually made to advance your goals? You must have spent most of your energy fabricating all sorts of filthy and uncuffed delusions about us simply because Yuna was reluctant to answer your question. Am I wrong here? Do you think you have any right to blame us? Stop! Stop it! How pathetic. You ran away alone and now you're playing the victim. It was your incompetence and you didn't even try to fix it. All you were doing was shamelessly looking for excuses. You ran off without telling us yourself that it's to save us, and now you're blaming us for it. You're believing whatever you want to believe because it makes you feel better. Isn't that true? After all, it's much easier to pretend that you're thinking of others before yourself, rather than accept who you really are. You both abandoned me! Died like that! You still haven't realized. It was foolish of me to put my trust in you. Shut up! Why don't you show up now and haunt me? You keep bothering me till the end! Just leave me alone now! It would appear that you require assistance. Well, it's fine. We have all the time in the world. So let us open up inch by inch. When a person feels victimized or vexed, someone has to reach out to them and give them a helping hand. Now, hold my hand, alright? I will kindly extend my arm this far for you. Going to make my wish come true? If you utter your wishes, I will give you what you need to make them come true. Does this offer still sound unsatisfactory? I can grant you strength to avenge yourself on that prankster who inflicted much suffering upon you, or I can provide you with powerful weaponry to save the 2 people you cherish. I don't want to see anything or speak anything. I'm tired of it all. Right now, all I want to do is just cry out loud. But of course, I can help you with that. Pay close attention to her voice. Her voice, that being Carmen's. You've come at just the right time! The 3 of us can make for a wonderful show! Now, may I ask you a single question? Was the relationship between the 3 people you just showed on the stage actual truth? How lame! How would anyone care about that at this point? What matters the most is the show gave our audience fun and entertainment, isn't it? I'm afraid the circus must come to an end as of today. Golly, what are you even talking about now? Philip here is an invitation for you. Move onward.
And Oswald, I invite you to a far grander stage where we can hold the greatest show you can imagine.
That's one miserable guy, I gotta say. Are you sympathizing with him after all this time? You called him selfish and dangerous the last time we saw him. I mean, I'm not really showing sympathy, if I had to explain. I still think Philip is hopeless personality-wise, but the circumstances he's getting into don't seem to be helping his emotions at all. I know I said tragedies like that are common, but he probably still feels cornered, you know what I mean? He seemed pretty close to overcoming that, but then that clown named Oswald broke his will again. So it's hard for me to just laugh. I don't really enjoy watching others rolling in a pity and misery like it's some kind of entertainment show. Oh, I'm trying to be sentimental, of course. That's that, and this is this. I see what you mean. It was his own failure to overcome it, after all. That aside, I wonder how he ended up looking like this. The surge of emotions crossed the line of ego, which caused him to undergo the so-called distortion phenomenon, thus turning him into an abnormality. So that's how a distortion is made, huh? I could still use some more explanation, though. That looked kind of similar to how people are turned into books here in the library. It's similar to the process of abnormalities coming into existence as well. That one still seems unstable, however. Distorted desires and emotions. What do you think the stage will show you? It's gonna be my wife, 100%. You get the picture. The woman who I couldn't protect walks up to me. I cry in despair, etc, etc. What? You don't even want to deal with me because I look like a kid? Did that lady with a pretty voice just stare us down or something? Yeah, she did. Talk about a weird place. How uncouth. Well, guess or guess, I suppose. What? No, what? What now? What's up with this noise? I bet that one's making all kinds of insults at me. See that door behind me? You'll go through there. She's pointing at something. Is she telling us to fuck off over there? Make haste and get in. I don't feel like getting caught in your annoying powers. Alright, let's go. Let's get this. Am I supposed to know what the fuck is going on here? Because I don't. Okay, so immobilize, cannot act for the duration of the scene. Okay, so they basically lock a random target each turn, I'm guessing. You do you, man. You do you. Oh yeah, there's the murmur. All resistances of all allies change to fatal on clash lose. No, they didn't even use the page. Lamau. I don't like this. I really don't. I don't enjoy this. I'm really unnerved. I don't know why I'm waiting for the face. I'm not even doing anything with them. Alright, so that's that. And here's the main thing. There's the Millie song! Haha, you distorted. That's not something to make fun of, that's actually really fucking depressing. Yeah, I know you basically just gave up with life, but I find that really funny. 500 overcome crisis! We're beating your ass, Philip! Never mind, I'm just gonna fucking low roll. Guess I'll die! That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh my god, we're doing a lot of damage. Philadelphia's getting their ass beat. I still don't get how counter die work. Whatever. Die. Unspeaking children. Fucking lovely. You know, it's when they reach 0 and all librarians restore 1 light and 10 stagger resist. What the fuck? Okay, 2 of them are locked now. At least I got, like, my main ones to, fight. Alright, Sergei basically cannot fucking clash anymore. Otherwise they're going to fucking die. We need to kill the crying bastards! Because they're doing their fucking head in. Get a stagger in. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, get the damage in. Yes, yes, they're all staggered, so we're getting HP. Yes, it's so peak. Just ink over, bro. Put the ink over in the bag. Now back to you. You have less health than last time, but you have another dice. I don't like that. This man wants us dead. I don't blame him. We kind of brought this upon ourselves, truthfully. They are beating your ass in the quote retweets, little bro. He's using range pages. Oh my god, he's got a fucking laser beam. Oh, but we have a fucking thermonuclear bomb for our team. Look how much damage we're dealing. Look at the bleed! Oh my god! Let him breathe! Motherfucker's getting jumped! I pushed his ass down an emotion level. Holy shit! 35 bleed! I've got my clashes on lock. Yeah, that shit means nothing to- Oh my god, he's gonna fucking die. Okay. I did not need to do all that, I guess. Wow. Wow, you're having a stroke. Yeah, I'm starting to understand what I need to do with this, though. Basically, just equip D. I gotta equip the D. No, just equip defense skills and just go after the fucker that's immobilizing people. That's what I'm gathering. Dude, I've been listening to this song for a while. I might need to rescind that comment about this being a short video. It's not gonna be short at all. This one might be a long one. But I'm liking this fight. Honestly, this fight is going hard. Happily ever afters. I keep catching myself singing this. Listen, the song's catchy. Look at our team, by the way. We're doing really well. Except Sergey, but fuck Sergey. They were a last-minute addition. Who cares for Sergey, bro? Who the fuck likes Sergey as their favorite librarian in this series? Honestly, I'm a certified Sergey hater. Heal up. He's fucking back in the building again. Oh, mass attack. There we go. Nah. Ow. Okay, there goes Sergey. Fuck you, Sergey. We don't need Sergey. We'll continue this without him. Fucking really putting the crying in crying children. Crying like a little bitch! Okay, to be fair, I feel like I'm doing really well. I've been here for like fucking 3 hours, but that's part of the fun! 45 minutes. I've been here for 45 minutes fighting this guy. Alright. A singular little baba. Dude, honestly, I fucking love, like, the story going on here. This fight is telling a story, and I fucking love it. This is actually peak. I'm having so much fun with this. Go on. Yeah. There we go. Oh, ran away again. Ran away again! Classic! Classic! Always running away! Pussy-o! Fuck out my library! Curtains call for the reception of the crying children. 7 phases! Done! Let's go! And then one of them separated itself from the big guy and got away while it was turning into a book. He was still his cowardly self deep inside. Nothing about him really changed. It must have been the library's will to let this happen. And that's it. We are now a star of the city! I try calling each star something beautiful. The city shimmers and swells with desires as it always has. Humans must weave their tails in this everlasting status quo. Today, a star named the Library rose up to the sky. What kinds of dreams shall it illuminate over the city, I wonder? May the city stay mesmerized in its sweet dream, no matter how brightly this star may shine. You look busy. What are you up to? I'm making a list of things I want to do once everything is over and I get to leave this place. I made sure to include trying the meat stew you mentioned some time ago. So you remembered, huh? I can remember anything after all. What's the point of making a list then? No offense to you. You're right, actually. I'm writing this down so I don't forget later. What? That means perhaps I really am becoming closer to a human. I can feel my memories fade away, albeit slowly and partially. I've never had this happen to me before. I still have mountains upon mountains of memories left to erase, though. Well, congrats anyway. Your earnest wish is finally coming true. Thanks. Now I'm writing down a list of things I want to do next. To dream of my next step. It's like a fence, like you taught me earlier. What about you, Roland? What do you want to do first when you leave here? For one, I'm thinking about quitting being a fixer. I'm tired of it overall. Really? I don't know what kind of fixer you used to be, but from what I've seen from your side, you seem quite well suited for the job. Not only are you a skilled combatant, you're also an adept at dealing with a multitude of situations and getting tasks done smoothly. Perhaps you really were as kick-ass as you claim. To me, those traits seem to be the qualities that determine a good fixer. Yeah, I guess being a fixer is the one career that fits me best. But I want to take a break from it now. I've had enough. I've made enough people bleed for causes that aren't mine. If you're out of ideas, why don't you help me? I'll hire you officially and properly this time. I could give you proper payment if you insist. What's the job entail? The things written on this list, of course. Look, I told you just now that... Don't worry, none of these are about harming anyone. I'll have had enough of that from running the library. Thinking about my next move, as you advised, the first thing that came to my mind was freedom. Once I've had my revenge and earned my freedom, I thought it'd be nice to travel around the world without worrying about anything. Still, if you're asking me to escort you throughout the trip, don't be silly. I can defend myself just fine. All you need to do is be my companion to talk with. Anyway, what do you think? Huh? My job offers for when we're done here. Oh, about that. Yeah, I'll consider it. That doesn't sound bad, alright? Letting go of all woes and just wandering the world. How long have I... Dude, I've been recording for nearly an hour and a half. Floor of Philosophy. Its patron librarian is called Bean. Oh, fuck, it's Beena. The Arbiter herself, huh? The air here gives off a certain smell in a different way than Chessett's place. It is the scent of black tea. It's a nice scent, I gotta say. Stands out from coffee. It is indeed, although I'm quite certain that the blue-haired noble below me still has not grown up enough to appreciate a good cup of black tea. This place feels overbearing unlike the other floors. Kind of fits with philosophy, I guess. Too confusing to understand, has a heavy feel to it. What is the library like from what you have seen? The library I've seen? The library I've seen was like... an arena, maybe. Angela, the librarians, and all others are all fighting to earn what they want. So it's really fierce and bloody all in all. That is the library from your point of view, I see. What kind of place is the library to you, then? Well, for me it's just a jail. That does not appear to be true. You're, in fact, looking to seize an opportunity. Well, duh. Of course I'm looking to get out of it. If that is what you say, who are you, really? You talk like you know everything. I am Beena. No, that's not what Your aura's not like any librarian I've met so far. Then you must be wondering what kind of being I used to be in my first life. Yeah, what the hell were you? I was an arbiter of the head. What? It has not been long since I was awoken from my slumber. I must calm my mind with the help of tea, so come again at a later time. And remember to bring books for me. That's a lot. Okay. We gotta do Netsack and Tiferet next. Well then, that was a very eventful episode of Library of Ruina, actually. Well then, if you've all enjoyed this episode, let me know by leaving a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed the content. Thanks always for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, and fare thee wells.